do, 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 do. All right. There we go. Now we good. Mike, you back on here already, man. Let's go, man. You're like, I'm ready. About to hit that stomach workout that everybody's asking about. That's what we about to do. All right. I see you, big dog. Ready to go. I'm gonna get my little warm ups in, man. My little bit of stretching and stuff like that I like to do. Oh, you said you were waiting? You're like, man, I waiting on this all day. Like, man, I need to get these little cheat code ideas, man. Yeah. Little cheat codes, man, that you can add to your workout. That way when you go work out, people gonna be looking at you like, man, where you learn that at, man? Where you figure that out? And that's when you can help me out and just send them to my channel. Like, hey man, this guy Vegan Trying Fit, man, he got some good stuff. You at the house right now, or you at the gym, or what you in the car? You on break? At work, on lunch break? Where you at right now, man? Do my little back stretches. As much as I stretch, I wonder if I should start to get into yoga. Like, man, some of the yoga stuff is pretty good. Just the stretches itself. They have some pretty good stretches. You ever notice, man, a lot of those people who do yoga all the time, I don't know if any of you guys do, but I know there's a lot of people who do yoga. They always very limber. They got a lot of mobility. They're always able to move around pretty easy. You said at home had an amazing workout earlier. Okay. So you had a lot of caffeine. Well, now you're gonna get to use that caffeine. You're gonna get to use all of it. You might have to reload on a whole nother load of caffeine. No, don't listen. Don't listen. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. But I'll leave that up to you. I got some good stomach workouts, man, that I'm gonna teach y'all today. Here, let me take this hat off so I can get right. Okay. All right. Stomach workouts 101. All right, so today we got 4 different stomach workouts I'm gonna show y'all that y'all can put into your repertoire, as I always say, into your schedule, to your routine, whichever you want to call it. You can add it to it, and then when you go to the gym or you're at the house trying to get a workout in, whatever. Like Mike was saying, he's at the house. If you're at the house, man, and you want to get a workout in, throw this in there. You know, it's good to add it to it. Obviously, you don't have to do it the exact setup as I do it. You know, the exact way I do it. As long as you just get the workouts, you can add them to your routine. That's good enough. That's how I look at it. That's all that really matters. As long as you get it in and get it done. All right. So the first one I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna just do a little run through so y'all can have an idea of all the ones that we're gonna do. So the first workout is the one I talked about in the last live where we're doing the legs. We'll kick the legs out. We're gonna kick back and forth, and then we're gonna cross, scissor kick. So that's one. Let's see. Here, I'll scoot this back. Scoot it back here so you can see clearly. That should be better. So yeah, you'll kick your legs up here like this, and then cross your legs. All right, now that's one. Another one that we're gonna do. You can use this bench again, the same thing. So every time you do a sit-up, you want to put your hands behind your head like this. And then when you come forward, you want to take your right arm in between your leg and touch the other side of your foot. So you're going from here like that every single time. You can do it on the ground. You can do it on the bench. I do it on the bench. It seems like I don't know why. It just seems like it feels better when I do it on here. But if you don't have a bench or something that you can lay on, you can do it on the ground if you need to. It's better to be on some kind of incline. It just makes it easier to reach over and touch. But like I said, if you can't, don't worry about it. Just do it, you know, how you have it. That's good enough. So we got those two workouts. Then we're going to release the hounds. We'll move the bench out the way. And this one, I don't know if y'all remember, at the beginning of the last live, I kind of spoke on it a little bit. I didn't break it down all the way, but I kind of spoke on it a little bit. So I was explaining that sometimes you'll see me do like the little shorty push-ups. This is kind of the shorty version of the sit-ups. So on the sit-ups, as I'm doing it, I come up short like this, where I don't go all the way, just enough to feel it, the pressure. Because if you're feeling the pressure, then that means the muscles have engaged and the muscles are getting the workout that you need. So I do about somewhere between 5 and 10 of these. And then after every 5 or 10, depending on how I feel or how it feels, right after that, then I'll go like 5 or 10 of these, then I go up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. So you're engaging on the core and you're engaging on your abs at the very beginning when you're doing the shorties, right? And it feels really tense, really stiff. And then when you go all the way back and you come all the way up, then the muscles really have to work. And when you do that, it throws those muscles off, off circuit. They just like a robot. You ever seen that movie Short Circuit? It throws it off. So that's what we're doing on that one. You're gonna do the shorties, 5 to 10, and then you're gonna come up all the way. And it's gonna throw your body off. So we're gonna do 4 sets of the routine workout with the bench press, where I'm kicking the legs, 4 sets of that, 4 sets of crossing over, and then 4 sets of the shorties to the long, and then also 4 sets raising forward, coming up under and touching, just like that. And then the last workout that we're going to do, it has to do with the pull-up bar. So on this pull-up bar, if you have a pull-up bar at home, or hey, those little parks that be having pull-up bars, depending on where you're located. I know a lot of those parks have little pull-up bars and stuff like that, where you can do workouts. You can use their pull-up bar. If you can get to one of those parks, or if you have one of those, even one of those ones that you stick up in the door, You open the door, you stick it up in the door, and it holds. Hey, I used to have one of those. Hey, they work just fine. Long as you have something to where you're pulling your body up. That's all that really matters. Shoot, if you even if you have a pull-up bar, if you want to use something like this, if you got something that you can hold and come up off the ground, that's all that really matters. It's the workout that counts, not the equipment. So with this one, you want to do a dead hang, but as you do your dead hang, you want your knees to come up. You want to lift your knees up, almost like you're trying to hit your stomach with your knees. So you're doing like this, and let it go all the way down. Boom, 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 and just keep going just like that. Now, if you want, as you're doing it, you can pull up if it makes it easier. But what that's doing is then engaging your core. And when I mean your stomach is going to feel it. You want those six-pack, you want that core to look right? You want to be walking around and you like, man, stomach looking kind of good today. You know, you get that, you feeling good about yourself? You want that? Do this. Oh, my bad. Let me go back. Try it. But yeah, I'm 6'5", 202. But yeah, I'm 6'5", 202. No, I got this fly on my hat. He's kicking my butt. Yeah, I'm 6'5", 202. Rajput. How you say it? Is that Rajput? Rajput? Ninja, rap. I bet you don't know about no Ninja Turtles. All right, then Michael say I usually do the pull-up abs and do touch my abs facts, but I'm going to try the other ones. Okay, yeah. If you already do some of them, man, more power to you. But like you say, the ones that I do on here that you don't do, just add them to it. And don't worry, these are not the only stomach workouts that I have. I've got plenty more in my little bag. I just pull them out one by one. You know, I pull out a couple at a time. But don't worry, this is not, my whole, what is the word? Not artillery. I guess you can say that. This is not all of my arsenal. This ain't my whole arsenal. I got plenty more in my bag, but this is what we're gonna pull out today. These workouts. And like I said, the two that you don't have, you can add them to the workout, Mike. All right, man. So let's stop all the talking. Let's get to working. Get the camera going. All right, here we go. So first one, we're going with the kicks. The scissors. Crossing up and down. All right. Make sure y'all can see that clean. So we're going to do 4 sets. And with these, I don't really count the number. I kind of go with time more like it. Time comes out to be better because you when you're working your body and you're letting that time go, it burns more, it seems like. Because if you just do a count, and let's say we're gonna say, oh, we're gonna go to 10. And then I get to 10, and 10 felt like I hadn't done anything. I'm like, okay, that's not worth it. I'd rather with the stomach do as many as I can, but make sure my body gets the full workout. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So that's what we're gonna do on these. And matter of fact, let me stop this. I want to make sure this camera stays. Okay, that way y'all can see the legs. As I'm moving my legs, I want y'all to be able to see them, so you know that they're not touching the ground. I want y'all to think I'm cheating. Man, his legs probably touching the ground. He over here acting like he doing a hard workout. He ain't got nothing done. Not doing that. All right. So now, as y'all can see, we're gonna start. So we're gonna just kind of go until we feel that burn. But I'll count to like 16 or whatever, and then we'll kind of go off of that. If the number is not right, then I'll just keep going. Because because I don't like to just do the number. I'm more worried about getting that burn in. That's the key. All right, let's go. First, we're gonna start up and down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. So I think 20 is the number. I think 20 is the number that we're looking for. 10. When I got 10, I didn't really feel too much of anything. 15, I started to feel it. So between 15 and 20, I knew it was going to be somewhere in there. But I think 20 is the number where it's a good number. We'll get a good push and a good workout, but it'll be able to complete it. Not to the point where it's like, man, it's so many, can't even complete it, or we didn't do enough. I don't want either one of those. I don't want not enough, and I don't want, man, we weren't able to finish it. I want to make sure that we're able to finish it, but at the same time, their body's like, woo, you pushed us today. That's what I want. So I think 20 is that perfect number for that. So we're going to do 3 more sets of the 20. I think that's the number to go with. That's the golden ticket. Y'all ever watch Willy Wonka? My kids was watching it the other day. Remember, you got the golden ticket? That's what this is. This is a golden ticket. I'm giving out tickets, man. If y'all want one, let me know if you want a golden ticket. All right. So we're going to go second set. Not go too far back. And fall off the back of the doggone bench press. Okay. Let's go second set. Here we go. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! Oh, yeah. See, I can feel that burn. Yeah, and that's really what I want. I just want that burn. That burn is that best way to look at it, that burn is like your answer, your cherry on top of the cake. You just finished making a cake, a cupcake, and you want to throw a little cherry on top. That burn is that cherry on top because you know that you got what you wanted. That's kind of what I look for. All right. So we're going to finish those 2 sets. Make sure I ain't missing no questions, no answers. Nothing that I need to answer. Okay. Oh, you said I got a washboard? Man, I appreciate it, man. I need to go give me a washcloth. That way I can keep washing. No, I appreciate it, man. I'm just playing. Mike said, I like how them scissor kicks target a low. Man, don't you? Like, what does those scissor kicks do? It's like that part where most people struggle. Or most people might ask me, say, man, I got this lower belly fat. Man, those scissor kicks, you feel it right here more than anywhere on your body. Because it's almost like the edge of that bench, when them legs come down a little bit, it's like you're having to work this just to keep your legs up. That's what you're working. You're working your lower stomach, and it's just every time you move those legs, it's like the lower part of the stomach has to work 10 times harder than the rest of the abs. The rest of your abs. So that's what I love about it, because this part where a lot of people struggle on, that thing gets rid of it, man. That lower area, you can see people, they'll be in shape, but they kind of got a little bit of pooch right there. Man, if they do that workout right there consistently, they're gonna see some excellent results in a superb time. That's the best way to put it. In a superb time. That's what I like doing. So I'm with you on that, Mike. I am with you 100. Papa 21 saying what's up, man. I'm saying what's up back at you, man. We all here, man. We getting our workout in, man. We working as a team. That's what we doing. We working as a team, man. We not. This is not a one man show. This is a team effort. You know, team effort, man. You can't win no championships with one player. You got a whole team. Now you might have a superstar player on the team, but you still need a whole team, man. All right, so we got what? Two more sets. All right, so this is this third set. As a matter of fact, I'll do the third and then the fourth. Y'all keep throwing in the chat whatever you got, answers you got, whatever question you got. I'll do the third and the fourth. Then I'll go right back to answering the questions in the chat. Then we'll go to the next routine. Before we go to the next routine, I'll make sure to answer all the questions that y'all got. Oh, and once again, let me make sure I show my appreciation to everybody that's on here, because you guys do not have to be on here, but you're always on here. So I'm very much appreciated for you guys always joining my lives, and just like I said, it's like a team. We're almost like a big team working together. So much appreciated. Thank you. Now let's get back to the workout. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. Ooh. You know, another thing I just noticed that as much as I do this, I never noticed before. So when you lift your head up and you hold your head, because see, I always do it like that, so I didn't notice the difference. When you lift your head up, you work your stomach more than when you lay it back. When you lay it back, I guess it's kind of like doing the shorties. And see, I'm learning stuff. I'm teaching here. I'm still learning stuff. That lets you know I don't know everything, but I'm here. And I just noticed that when I lay back at the very end, it got easier. So when you do it, don't lay back. Keep your head up. And I always keep my head up when I'm doing it. So that's why I never noticed the difference. But I noticed at the last two, I kind of laid my head back. When I laid my head back, the last two didn't feel as hard as the 5 before that. I guess because you're engaging. You know, you're engaging those muscles. Just like the shorties that we're going to do later. You got to engage as you're pulling forward. It makes it harder. You know, it makes your stomach work more. So when you do it, don't lay all the way back. Give it a little crouch while you're doing it. That way you get the most of the workout. Because that's the key, getting the most of the workout. You want to get the best results, you got to try to do it the best way. You got to try to do it the best way. Y'all might get tired of that try, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't stop saying it. I've become completely addicted to it, man. Like, the funny thing is the way I got into doing it on all my YouTubes. You know, used to do shorts all the time. I would always say it. So what got me into doing it? So I was watching, like, kind of going through my videos, right? Just like going through them. And I started to notice in the videos, I always said, say, man, try this, try that. I mean, you got to try it. Try it. That was everything. I kept saying, try it. So I was like, man, you know what, man? I'm just going to make that my little slogan, man. Try it. So now, after every single video or during all my lives, doing the videos, even if I'm just talking to you regularly, there's a high percentage chance you're going to hear me say, try it at least once. Probably 2 or 3 times, but you're going to at least hear it once. I'm going to tell you that right now. But that's kind of how I got into it. It wasn't something I had wrote down and was like, oh, I'm going to start saying this. Just naturally, I noticed that I said it a lot. And then another thing, I would constantly hear people telling me, say, man, you say that, try it a lot. I'm like, I do. They're like, man, you say it a lot. And then I was at the grocery store one day. I'm checking my groceries out, right? And the guy that's checking out, he's just smiling, right? I'm like, why is this cat smiling? I mean, what's wrong? What did I do? Did I do something crazy? And he's like, no, you vegan, right? I said, yeah. How you know? He goes, yeah, I watch your channel. I watch your channel. I said, oh, that's tight, man. I appreciate it, right? He said, yeah, try it. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, you definitely watch my channel. So, so many people know me by that now, so I got to stick with it at this point. We're gonna have to just go with it. We gotta just go with it, man. I'm gonna make some shirts, man. I'm gonna say try it on the back. Y'all want one, let me know. I'll start making some shirts, man. Say try it. That's the slogan, man. That's the slogan. All right, last set. Let's go. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, let's answer any questions y'all got. Any questions y'all want to ask me? Then after we do that, we'll do the next one, which was we had the shorties. Oh, reach in under your foot, touch the other side. That's the next one. All right. So Mike said, because I feel like most of it targeting the upper part and not the bottom part, I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, you are right on point with that. You are on key. Most of the stomach workouts, they either get the center or the very top. There's usually very few stomach workouts that we do. We don't really pay attention, but it really don't target that lower part. So yeah, that one there, man, when I mean it targets the lower part, that's exactly where it aims at. That one, and then the pull-up one that I do, that one does it a lot too. Especially if you lift your knees. Every time you do it, when you lift and then you turn, lift, turn, or come up at an angle, just change different directions. Don't just stay doing the same lift. Man, that lower part, it really feels it. So those two workouts, the lower part really, really gets a workout. That's what I love about those. Good though. Good question though. I said, Manu Webb. You say roids? Man, if you think I'm on roids, then I guess the roids ain't doing too much for me. I'm only 202 pounds. I'm 6'5". Right? Man, if I was taking roids, man, geez. Man, I guess that's a bad set of roids. But I guess that means you think I'm in shape. So if that's the case, hey, I guess I can say I appreciate the comment, because that means I must be in pretty good shape. Thank you. God's will saying, hey, what's up, man? And you say, take me to 50 so I can come on live. Take you to 50 so you can come on live. Man, you come on live. You can get on live anytime you want to, man. Anytime I'm on here, you can jump on live. You don't got to miss no workouts that I do. I always send out the little message. Well, it should send out. I don't know if YouTube is doing what it's supposed to do. But every time I make the setup to live, I set up the date and time. It'll come to your phone. If you're subscribed, when you're subscribed, I'm pretty sure you are. Then you should get them lives. If you didn't get those lives, or you're not getting them, then just check them, because that way you don't miss no workouts. Because anytime I'm on a live, which I am pretty consistent, probably around 3 times a week at this point. I started off like once, twice a week, and then it kind of grew. A couple weeks ago I did 4, so I'm gonna try to do always at least 3 and 4 a week, because that way y'all know I'm staying with the consistency. But it varies, either 3 to 4 right now. You know, depending on how well it goes, if it keeps going up and keep going up, get to the point where I'm gonna just do a live a day. You know, we're not there yet, but we're gonna work our way there. Obviously, I still got the kids and stuff like that, and the wife. You got to take care of those things first, and then do my workouts on live as much as I possibly can. But don't worry, I'm gonna keep coming with the videos after video after video. All right. Say, hey man, Gillo, you say, hey man, how are you doing? I've been doing the workouts you showed me with the weights and your hands, and you move them back and forth. Been noticing a lot of I'm trying to hey, it works, doesn't it? Hey, it works. I'm trying to tell people, I try to tell people all the time, I'm like, listen, if you do this workout, you're going to notice a lot in your triceps and biceps, a big change. And not just that, even other parts of your body, you notice a change. Do that, keep doing that consistently, man. Do these other workouts that I'm doing. Like I said, I'm here to give any information that I can give to you guys. If you want to know something about the stomach, I can give you that. If you want to know something about the arms, chest, legs, whatever, any part of your body, I can give you stuff that I do or different workouts that you probably just haven't seen yet. And that's the key. Because we all kind of go by the book and we go, oh, this is what they said to do. So this is what you gotta do. But when you can step outside of that book and you go outside of it and you start thinking outside the box, your results shoot through the roof because now you're learning ways to throw the body off. Let the body not be prepared for what's about to happen. When it's prepared for what it's about to happen, it doesn't get as well of a workout as if it doesn't know. Same thing with our lives. If we know what's about to go down, if we know our schedule and we have it down pat, things go a lot smoother. But when we don't know, or when something happens and it throws it off, that's when it becomes harder. And it's the same thing with the body. But the good part about it with the body is, if that's happening, then you're going to get better results. All right. It's Mr. Eighth Time to you. I like that. He said, get that work. Hey, that's what I'm trying to do, man. Out here trying to get that work. He said, how do you stay consistent on YouTube? Now that is a good question, my friend. Let me get serious with you, because that is an excellent question. So YouTube, man, let me take this hat off so I can talk to this one. He got me on this one. Okay, so YouTube, at points, it can be very difficult, right? Because with YouTube, you're finding your niche. I'm sure you've heard people talk about niche. So a lot of people get on YouTube and you're just making videos, making a video about this, making a video about that. And your videos might not kind of go with it, with one style, one niche. So the more you can break down on your niche and stick to one little alleyway, the better your YouTube. So if you're doing a bunch of different things, the algorithm doesn't know what's going on. You're throwing stuff all over the place. But when you find that little niche, and you gotta understand one thing that's hard for a lot of people is we see somebody else doing something, we're like, I want to do it just like that. But the problem with that is that might not work for you. For instance, me, I'm terrible with technology. Terrible. I'm 42, but you would think I was 72 when it comes to technology. So I had to find a way of doing my YouTube to where I knew it fit me. Here's like a pros and cons. So my pros, I'm very good. If you just say hit play, Vegatron, talk. Excellent at that. This is natural. I've always been like that. I'm the baby of 8. So I was always put on the spot. My dad and my mom would be like, if their friends came over, would be like, hey, baby boy, start dancing. I'd be like, okay, start dancing. So I'm always good at being put on the spot. I don't need edits. I don't need, cut all that. Just hit play. So I knew that, but I knew the technology part, like doing the editing and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I'm bad at that. So what can I do that fits me and would my audience will still like it? Well, live streams, because I get to be me. I'm okay with just hitting play and just talking to you guys, answering questions. Questions don't bother me. Constructive criticism doesn't bother me. Like that's my alleyway. Now you might do the same thing and say, man, it's working for him, but you tried and you're like, man, it's not really working that well. That might not be your alleyway, but there's probably another alleyway that's right next to it that fits you. So that's the key. You got to find that one little alleyway that fits you. And the alleyway that fits me is this, doing streams. Because I've noticed doing the content and trying to do the, pause, rewind. I just can't do it. I don't like it. But if I can hit play and I can just hit go, I'm on board, So kind of like that. Remember that. Find that exact niche you have in that exact alleyway, because that is key. If you can figure that out, you're going to go a long way, man. Good question, though. Love it. You say, you got any more workouts I can try at my gym for definition and fat burning with weights? Yes. Did I show you that one workout with where you hold the weight? You do the wides, over the heads, the chest. Did I show you that workout? If I didn't, let me know on the chat. If I did, then I got another one for you. But if not, I'm gonna show you that one, because that's a really good workout that I want you to do. All right. Chris say, what's the best way to build a ton of muscle and strength at the same time? Do calisthenics and weights. Weights gonna give you that size. Calisthenics gonna give you that muscle. You're gonna put the both together. You're gonna get ripped and you're gonna get big at the same time. And then obviously make sure you're eating well and eating enough. You do those things, you're gonna be looking how you want to look in a short amount of time. That's simple. Is Mr. Houston. So you say, where do you get your mics from? I got my mics off of Amazon, I think it was. I don't know. Did my wife answer that? Let me see if my wife answered that question for you. I think it was Amazon. Don't mark me on that. I have to have her answer that, but I think she found them on Amazon, and man, they work like gold. But if not, you can I know you definitely can find some on Amazon. Is Mr. Houston. Oh, so you say you got 4 kids? Okay, well, I got 3. So you understand the struggle. So keep pushing. Yeah, how many push-ups can you do? Francisco say, how many push-ups can you do? And Batman, Jesus Christ loves you. Man, I appreciate that, Batman. Michael said, if you ever need a mod to moderate chat, let me know. Hey, man, I might need your help, man. My wife does it right now, but definitely sometimes if she has to work and stuff like that, I might need your help, man. Hit me up on the email, the vegantronfit@outlook.com. Hit me up on the email. Francisco say, how many push-ups can I do? Like straight? Like no pause? Like straight? I know the most I've ever done straight is 105. Can I do that right now? Probably not. But I probably can do like 90 straight, maybe 95, depending on how pumped I am. Sometimes you get that adrenaline and you just going. If it's the adrenaline right, I would say probably 95 right now. If not, 85 to 90. Yeah, somewhere in between that. But if you're talking about like where I could pause in the air and hold myself and then keep doing it, man, I don't know. Quite a bit. I don't even know the number, because I usually, when I pause, if I get to like 90 and I pause, I usually can do like 20 more. That's 110. And if I pause again, I don't know. I don't know the exact number, but I know I can get a lot. So if you're talking about straight, no unbroken, for sure 90. I mean, for sure 85, probably 95. If you're saying that it can be broken where I'm pausing in the air, as long as I don't, stop completely, for sure 110, probably more than that. All right. 5X8 Brawl Stars. Nice buddy. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, there you go, Mike. She's answering. Well, you probably, you know what? I'm so late. I see you already said, okay, man, y'all way ahead of me. So yeah, don't even listen to me. She already answered that. And she said yes on Amazon. Okay. Yeah, she got me beat on that. Ron, hello, my friend. The gaming. You play basketball? Um, I do play a pickup, a little bit of pickup basketball and stuff like that, but I don't like, you know, I'm not serious with it. I play it to catch people off guard. Well, I really can't catch people off guard. I'm lying. I can't catch people off guard. When I walk in the gym, they're like, man, it got big. Say, man, you want to hoop? I'm like, I already got picked on the team. I didn't even come to play. So I can't catch people off guard, but I'm still able to dunk. At 42, I can still dunk, like do 360, windmill. What else? Reverse slam, one hand, two hand. What else can I do still? You know, just come in sideways. Oh, catch oops. I still catch oops. I can do a lot of dunks, but my dunk repertoire is not where it used to be. When I was younger, it was extremely. I could do dang near any dunk you could think of, but I can still do a lot of different dunks, especially for my age. With most people at my age, if they still can dunk, they only can do one dunk. Go up, put it in the goal. Like I still can do a lot of different dunks, so it's pretty. It surprises people a lot because they're like, hold on. Let me get this right. How old are you again? How are you able to do all those dunks at your age? And I'm like, hey man, I just try to take care of my body. Fortunately, it's done me very well so far, and hopefully it stays that way for a long time. You say you do not remember that one. I'm down to try it though. Hey! I like your answer. I like that answer you got there. You say you're down to try it. There it is. See? You know the answer. That's the way to think, my brother. Try it. you going in the right direction, man. I like that a lot. Canelo shredded, bro. Respect from England, man. Yesterday I met a lot of people from England. Two different sets of people from London, and another one from some other city up north, about 4 hours. 4 hours, but respect to the England. We really like that place, man. We really like that place. And Chris, no problem, man. Anytime. So you say thanks. Gallo saying any opinion on that? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. On the workout? You talking about the arm workout? Which one are you speaking of? You talking about the one I was just telling you about, right? That's got to be the one you're talking about. Well, I'll tell you this. Stay after I do this next set of workouts. I'm gonna get right back on that one, and I'm gonna show you that one real quick. Okay. Oh, I say my bad. Thanks for my wife. She said. Also, I've been going to the gym for about a month and a half consistently. I've noticed I've gotten stronger, and my clothes fit me better. But for some reason, the number of the scale goes up. Remember one key thing. Don't worry about the number on the scale. Worry about what's in the mirror. Because the number on the scale could throw you off and it could get you down. One thing I will get especially from women, would tell me, men as well, like obviously, but a lot of women, I'll train them and they'll say, yeah, but my weight is the same. Or my weight, I'm even heavier. Don't worry about the number on the scale. The more important part is the picture in the mirror. When you seeing the results, you just gaining muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So don't stress it. It's not a bad thing. What you want to do, like you say, you fitting your clothes better, you noticing the difference, that's a good thing. Don't focus on the number so much. Focus on what's in the mirror. Because that's what I focus on a lot more than the number. Sometimes I could be 205, but I might not be 215, but I might not man, tongue tie. I might not be as cut as if I was 210 or 205. So I'd rather be 210 or 205 if I than 215. Or I might be 215 more cut than I am at 205. Well, so be it if I'm 215. I'm more worried about the look, the cut, not the number. So remember that. Focus on the look, not the number. All right. You're saying, how tall are you, brother? I think you are tall just because you are wide. I'm 6'5", man. 6'5". And they'll say, you're 42, bro? Respect. Yes, indeed. Hey, man, 42 years old, man. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm trying to hang in there, man. I don't want the number to slow me down, man. I gotta keep rolling. I want the number to, I want to be able to keep going. I don't want that number to slow me down. So I try not to think about it. Because the more I think about it, the more, oh man, I'm getting old. I don't want to think that. So, but yes, I'm 42. 179 saying hi, man. I'm saying hi back. It's SAR 179. I'm saying, what's up, man? Appreciate you being on here. Richard Williams, bro, I can tell by the background that's South Florida. Man, you spot on. He said, I can tell by the background that's South Florida. It sure is. Yeah, if you can tell by the background, hey, I much appreciate it. My wife said I got some boogers in my nose.
No, I saw you sniffling.
Oh, never mind. She said I ain't got no booger in my nose. I thought she gave me the nose wipe, like, yeah. I'm thinking, you'll tell me I'm on worldwide television and you got boogers all in my nose. So she said, no, you ain't get the booger nose. I kept doing like this because that fly he is kicking my butt today. He's following me around like like he's my sibling. Rich Williams. But yeah, you right. Rich, which part? So we're Miami and we're by the zoo, by the Miami Zoo. That's where we're located at. I don't know if how much you know about South Florida, but obviously you do, because you could tell where this was at. But we're by the zoo. And then Ron saying, appreciate it, man. Hey, keep following the content. Keep following. I'm gonna keep putting out the video. You keep following, man. Guys, with hello. I'm saying hello back. Man. You ready to get a workout in? Let's get back on it. All right, so we're gonna get back on these questions right after we finish this next set of workouts. All right, here we go. So now we just did the leg kicks and cross. So now we're going just like this. So we got our feet here at the end, head back. And then when we come forward, remember we're going to reach, touch, reach, touch, just like this. Every single time you go back and you come forward, you want to reach your hand. When you lean forward, take your right arm, put it under your left leg, and tap the back side of your foot, just like that. All right. We're going to do, let's go 14, 7 on each side. Yeah, 7 on each side. Let's go 14. Here we go. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whew. Tell you, that's a good workout, man. That one gets your stomach right. So we're going to do 4 sets of 14 of that one. 7 on each side. If you don't do that one at home, make sure you do it at home, because that one there, you're going to get a lot of results from that one. Man, you're going to get a lot of results from all of them. I don't even know what I'm saying from that one. You can get a lot of results from all these workouts that I'm doing. And that's the key. Just like you see what he was saying about the little arm workout I was telling him about, how he's starting to see the results, man. These workouts, I'm not on here teaching these workouts just because I want to give some old foolish information. The reason why I teach these workouts, because I know they work. And I'm not talking, because they worked on me. No, I'm talking about I've given them to other people that I've trained, personally seen with my own eyes, numerous of people that I've trained. These workouts worked on every last one of them. So that's why I'm teaching y'all these workouts, because I know what they do. So pay attention closely. Very key. They will work for you. I'm trying to tell you. And don't forget the sprints. If you can do the sprints, if you're somebody that's trying to lose weight, man, add the sprints. The sprints, woo-wee. You're going to get a lot done with the sprints. I promise you. A lot of people don't know about them. I've been trying to tell people for years. All right, second set. Here we go. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo! As you see, every time I go back, I don't put my head back. Because I noticed in that last one, on that last routine, when I put my head back, it got easier. So now, I'm trying to make sure at all times, as soon as I finish that, after I touch, go back to holding that neck up. Because when you holding that neck up, you putting that strength on that stomach. It's having to deal with it the whole time. It's working the whole time instead of taking a break. You ain't getting no break. We don't need no break. We'll break another day. Not today. It's all about getting the workout in, so that's what we're doing. So that's two sets. We're gonna do two more sets of that, and then we're gonna move this out the way, and we're gonna do those ones where I was telling you about the shorties. You start off short, and then you come up. You do short, and then you come up. Start off short, and come up. When you put all these stomach workouts together, and then the last one, the pull-ups, where you pulling the leg up, you put all these workouts together, that stomach got a extremely good workout in. You're gonna think about it. We went from the bench press to where we're doing the cross. I mean, up and down, the crossing, and then reaching your hands under it, touching your foot, and then the shorties all the way up, and then the pull-up, kicking your knees up and crossing. Man, you've worked every single stomach muscles on your body, everything around your entire abdomen, everything. And so that's what we're trying to do, man. We want them results, man. It's a waste of time to pay for a trainer. They charging you all this money, and then they giving you basic workouts that you could have looked on TV and seen the same workout. Man, you telling me to do a sit-up? That's it. Nothing special but this sit-up. Man, that's the oldest workout in the book. And you want me to pay you to do this? Man, we ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to give y'all information that okay, I'm probably not going to see this at the gym. Or if I do, this guy is, he's extreme. Because there's some people that do these workouts. There's other people that do it, but these are not the normal workouts that you see. As I always say, this is outside of the box. That's what we're doing. We're doing stuff outside the box, man. All right, let's get to that third set. We'll knock these last 2 sets out. After we do that, then we'll do the shorty ones. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whew. There we go. Especially if you're a person that's into learning. I don't know how many of you guys are hands-on, right? I don't know how many of you guys are hands-on. But if you watch my channel, the live stream and how I teach, it's almost like learning something hands-on. You know, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, you ain't gotta worry about the video to come out. You just know as soon as I hit play, you see me, we talking to each other, we interacting, and you learning hands-on. You learning right then and now. You know, that's kind of how I teach. We teaching hands-on. So that's how we're gonna look at it. So if you like stuff like that, if you like watching live videos, but interacting in your live videos, because I know a lot of people do live videos, but they don't really seem to interact. And but if you like to interact, you want to get in shape, and you really don't want to pay somebody to train you, or if somebody is going to train you, you want to be, you know, somebody that really knows what they're talking about for years of experience, then this is your channel. This is, if you're like that, subscribe. If you're not, you know, you might like, some people might like the shorter versions and stuff like that. I'll be honest, that's not me, or the content to where, you know, it's kind of set up and stuff like that, or the AI, that's not me. I'm the one that's just going to tell you like it is. One-on-one, on-site training. You know, this on-site. We out here working out, on-site training. That's how I like to train. All right, let's get this last one in. But if you like that, definitely want to join this channel. Because for those who are always on there, they already know how it go. All right, here we go. This is set number 4, right? Yeah, this is set number 4. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo! Can feel that. I have to dance that off. You remember what was that guy's name? What was his name? Victor Cruz. He used to, like that. We're gonna dance that off. We're gonna dance that stomach off. We're gonna Victor Cruz it, man. We're gonna do a little bit of salsa to that, man. All right, so now we're gonna move this out the way. And we're gonna do the shorties with the full extension. Short extension to the full extension. Back and forth. Yeah, we're gonna dance that off, man. Victor Cruz that thing. Put this down so I don't scratch myself all up. So first I'll do 2 sets. Then after the second set, we'll go right back to answering more questions. Whatever questions y'all got, you know, questions about fitness, or like, you know, some people got different questions, maybe what they're going through, or just different questions, like the guy asked about H-Town asked about the YouTube. Hey man, I answer those questions too. I'm here to answer anything you got, man. Any questions you got, you know, that's what I'm here to answer. All right, so let's do these 2 sets. Then after we do these 2 sets, then I'll go to answering those questions. So we're gonna start off with the shorty, and we're gonna go to the full. All right, here we go. And we'll do 5 shorties. Let me see. Yeah, 5 shorties, 5 full. 5 shorties, 5 full. 5 shorties, 5 full. We'll try to go for 40. So that's going to be 20 shorties and 24. All right. 4 sets of 40 is what we're going for. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why I was 5. I don't even know how many I did. Did I do 40? Let me see. I did 5, 5, 5, 5. Maybe it's 20. I'm so off. It's okay, yeah, 20. If I did 40, then who cares? But it's 20 we're supposed to do because it's 5 and 5, 5 and 5. Boy, my math is so off. Woo-wee. I don't know how many I did. Y'all let me know. I definitely should at least did 20 because that's what I was trying to do. But mine was, I was saying 40, and I wonder if I went to 40. I don't know if I did or not, but if I did, who cares? It's better to do more than not do the amount. Y'all can let me know in the chat. You be like, Victor, you cheating? You trying to cheat over there, man? You trying to cut corners? Let me know if I at least did 20 because I should have at least done 20. But for some reason, I felt like I did. Did I do 40? I don't know. Y'all let me know. But definitely let me know if I did 20 because if I didn't do 20, I didn't do more. All right. So we're going to make sure I do 20. I'm going to count. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. So I know that was 20. I just don't know if that other one was 20. If it was more than 20, that's cool. But if it wasn't at least 20, y'all let me know if I need to do some more. Did I cheat? Because if I did, I want to know. All right, let's get back to answering questions. Mike say, doing the scissor kicks while I'm in the bed. Oh, you working out in the bed, man. You a smart man. See? Just because you're in the bed don't mean you can't get a workout in. You know, you're doing great, man. Keep on doing it. I don't care if you're in the bed. I don't care if you're out in the field. I don't care if you're at work. As long as you get the workout in, that's all that matters, man. So we're going to take that as a positive. Oh, and I missed, Pijo say, do you feel 42? No, I do not. You are saying, wow, you're 6'5". When did you stop growing? I stopped growing at like 23. I think I was either 23 or 25. I can't remember. But I grew like outside of school because I know I was in, for the longest, I could have swore I was 6'4". And then my wife measured me and the doctors measured me and they're like, no, you're 6'5". And I'm thinking, what? So I grew outside of high school. Now, I grew the most when I was in high school, when I was from 9th grade going to 10th grade. I grew from 5'4". The summer, I left school, I was 5'4". I came back to school, I was 6 feet tall. And everybody was like, what in the world did you eat through the summer? I don't know, I just felt it in my knees and arms and everything was hurting the entire summer. All I did was just lay in the bed pretty much. That was my biggest growth spurt that I had. Richard, you say you from Florida, born and raised. Okay, yeah. You already know then. He picked it out like I want nothing, like a needle. Man, you in South Florida. You can tell. Hello saying thank you so much for the feedback, man. You're right about the scale can play with your head. Yes, it will. And your motivation. Yep. And there you go. Yeah, your motivation. But it's those days I push even harder. There you go. Yeah, don't let the scale destroy your motivation. Don't let the scale destroy your motivation. Use the scale as a motivation and stay focused on what you see in the mirror. That's going to give you the best results. Stick to that. All right. Canelo, you mainly do body weight stuff, bro, or mix it with the weights as well? I do both. I do calisthenics, and then I also do weighted calisthenics, and I also just do straight weights. You know, I got my little squat machine, my bench press. You see, I got the weights right there, the 55s and stuff like that. Yeah, I use both. I don't discriminate. You know, they got people say, "Oh man, I don't discriminate on no color. I like this type of woman, whatever." You don't discriminate. Well, when it comes to weights, I don't discriminate. You know, come to calisthenics, I don't discriminate. I do all the workouts. Yeah, let me get my little bench here so I don't have to sit on the ground the whole entire time. All right. But I do about half and half if you want to know. Like I do a lot of calisthenics and I do a lot of weights. So I mix it up back and forth all the time consistently. I'm consistent on mixing it up. Is that CIRAK? You saying from Turkey? Hello. Wow. Turkey. I ain't never been there. Sounds like a cool place though. I hear a lot of good things about Turkey. And I'm gonna say hello back to you, but that's pretty cool. It's cool to see people on here from all over. You know, you just places that you don't even think about, man. So I appreciate you, man. Your time is a lot different right now than ours, and you on here watching me teach fitness. You ain't gotta do that. So much appreciated, man. Thank you. Prime, like prime time, like Dion Prime. Saying, not sure what that says, but I'm assuming it says something pretty nice. Can somebody, Gigi, can you translate that for me? If you can look it up and translate that. Brandon Preston. You say I'm on that kush? No, man, ain't on no kush, man. Actually, ain't never done no drugs in my entire life, man. Crazy as it sounds. You would probably look at me and be like, man, I know you had to do this. Man, never. None. Zero. Zilch. Taylor! Hey, Bigatron! Just want to say hello. The Taylor. What's up, Tay? You know I can't miss you, man. Jalen. I'm saying what's up, Jalen. Saying what's up back at you, man. And Michael, I'll redirect them here. Okay, yeah. Dude, hey, much appreciated, man. See, I'm looking out for you. You looking out for me. You know what that means. You see what I'm doing right here? You know what that is? Scratching my back. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. That's what we doing. We helping each other out, you know? You from Michigan? The weather over there where you stay looks great compared to over here. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's the only thing. You know, that's the big thing too. Like here, the weather is always so good. So, you know, November outside, it's good. December, good. January, and a lot of people don't have the same weather. You know, it's cold out there. They can't just be outside working out. So that's the advantage here. But I'm gonna just keep putting the videos out. But you can also work out inside. We can work out in the gym. You can work out in your house or whatever. You can still get the workout in. Just obviously, it's not gonna be outside like it is here. But when it gets warm, you can join the workout outside. All right. All right, that's all of them. All right, let's get back to the workouts. Then after this one, as soon as we finish this one, then we're going to get to the pull-ups to where, for those who don't know, remember we're going to do the pull-ups. We're going here. We're going to lift. Bring down, come back up just like that. Now, I might come up a little higher. I even might need to go in reverse. Hold it like this. Go like that. And then sometimes you can turn. You can turn this way. Now these you probably seen people do before, but that's gonna work the sides, the lower part. You just mix it up, man. Work all over. That's the key. Mix it up. Make the body, as I say all the time, repetitive. Make your body not be prepared for what it's about to get into. When you do that, you can get the best results. You always get the best results when you push your body and throwing it off, off balance and stuff like that. It's that muscle confusion. All right. Let's get with it. Shorties to the long one. Take a sip of this water. Let's do those next 2 sets. And then we're going to get on that pull-up bar. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! I love when I'm doing a workout and you feel it, man. If you don't feel it, that workout probably not good enough. You probably got to go a little more up tempo, or you got to push a little harder, because when you finish it, you should really feel it. Hands down, you should really feel it. And that's what I love, when I really feel it. All right, let's go and finish this last one. That way we can get to the pull-ups. Work that stomach on that pull-up bar. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoo! Whoo! Yes, sir. Hey, that stomach feels it, man. That stomach feels good. I got that burn that I was looking for. The lower part, the upper part, all around, man. And you know when that stomach feels like that, that's a good thing. That's what we're looking for. We want that body to really feel it, man. TJ, you say you back at it, man. I'm back at it, man. I'm back at it, man. Appreciate you back on. Appreciate you being back on, man. I'm back at it, man. We've done a few little workouts. But hey, if you missed it, don't even worry about it. You can always hit that rewind button. Matter of fact, since we're going to be on this pull-up bar, let me scoot it a little closer so y'all can see a lot better. That way you ain't so far away. Think that should be good right there. Okay, so on this pull-ups, like I said, you can change it up when you're doing it. This one is not so much about doing it to an exact way of doing it. You want to make sure this was more about doing the workout, but mixing it up. Because when you mix it up, going throwing your legs left, throwing your legs right, lifting up and down, you working the abdomen all around. You working all over. You working up high. You working down low, right above the waist, all over on the sides. You get that full body workout, but at the same time, it's covering from the top to bottom, all over your stomach. Then you look up, you're looking in the mirror, you're like, man, my stomach muscles are everywhere. Do this. We're gonna go ahead and try it. All right, so you can have your hands wide if it's better for you, or you can have your hands a little closer in. You know, I got long arms. I talk about it all the time. My wingspan is 7 feet, so I like to keep my arms wide. So when I do it, I do my little hang just like this. After I do my hang, kind of get my feet just enough off the ground, and I'm lifting up. Now you'll probably start to get a swing. So if you start to get a swing or anything like that, another thing I do, like I was just showing you, sometimes I'll do the undergrip, like the chin, like you about to do the chin up, and it seems to keep me more stable from like swinging and stuff like that. Because especially with this pull-up bar, now if you got a really good pull-up bar that ain't moving, that's concreted to the ground, it ain't that big of a deal. You'll probably be able to control it. But one like this one where it kind of moves, you want to try to stabilize it with your body weight and not it being stabilized by the concrete ground, because this is not stabilized. I just use my little dumbbells and stuff like that to hold it in my plates. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go the undergrip to try to get better control. And then you'll see me as I'm doing it. Sometimes I'll be down here, right? And then sometimes I'll be up here. Either way, still working the stomach. So we're gonna start with 10s. But as I'm doing the 10, so here's the thing. I'm gonna do 10, right? But as I'm doing the 10, if you see me moving my leg to the left or moving to the right, I'm still doing that as a rep. I'm just trying to make it hard on myself. That's all. You don't have to do it like this if you don't want to. If you want to just go down, up, that's fine. Do that. But you'll probably see me moving my legs around, left and right and stuff like that. I'm still doing the reps. I just like to make it more difficult on myself. That's all. Because I do them all the time. So a good way to make it more difficult on myself is do different stuff. All right, here we go. So we're starting here. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! You want them stomach muscles, man? Try it. You gotta try it, man. Matter of fact, that 10, I don't even think that 10 is enough, man. I'm gonna go up some. We're gonna go 16, man. 16. We're gonna go 6 more. I don't think 10 is enough. Y'all tell me if y'all think 10 is enough. I got the feeling, but I didn't get that push. If I don't get that push, then we're gonna raise that number, man. And that's why I don't like always following numbers. Now I do the numbers, especially when I'm teaching. That way it helps you guys understand it. And when you're doing it at home, then you can know, okay, well, this is probably where I need to work out at. But most of the time when I'm working out by myself, if it's just me in the headphones, I ain't counting no numbers. I'm going always until failure. That's kind of how I like to go. But on this, let's raise the number up some. Let's go 16 instead of 10. Because I think I had a lot left in that gas tank. And I don't like having a lot left in that gas tank. I need my body to be on E. When I finish my workout, I need the body to be on E. I'm talking about it need gasoline right away. It need food, it need water to replenish itself. That's how I like to feel. Because if I do that, then I know I push myself. All right, so let's get 16 instead of 10 this time. Jam my knee. All right, let's go. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Woo! Now there we go. That's a whole lot better right there. That's a lot better. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for right there. I can feel that a lot more. I feel like I pushed myself a lot more than that 10. I don't know. You know, sometimes you feel like, you know what, man, I think I left a lot on the table. And I ain't trying to be here leaving a lot on the table. We ain't trying to leave nothing on the table. We try to leave everything out on the field. In the war zone, man. This gym, this is my war zone. When y'all working out, y'all at the house, y'all doing different workouts and stuff like that, y'all in y'all war zone. This is where I'm at right now. I'm in my war zone. So you want to leave it out on that battlefield, man. That way you don't feel like you shorting yourself. Leave it all on the battlefield, man. We got 2 more sets. Then, as we finish these last 2, gonna answer any questions y'all got. If y'all want me to do anything extra, you know, before I go, we can throw that in too. Then we'll do our little quick review I love to do. And my bad, once again, because I know a lot of people have come on and gone off and stuff like that. For those who have logged on, much appreciation to you guys. You're always on here showing support, you know, showing support to me and my channel. I need you guys more than you need me. Put it that way. Like, I really appreciate you guys being on here. It means a lot to me, because, you know, I'm here teaching and stuff like that, but just me knowing that y'all are learning from this, it is more than 1,000 words. That's all I can say. So much appreciated for you guys being on here. A lot of these lives, I've had one that went to 10,000 views. I mean, 5,000, 8,000, 9,000 views. So that's just showing me that y'all really are paying attention. And if you're really paying attention, then you know what that does for me? That means, well, you know what? I got to keep on working. That keeps me going. That keeps me doing these workouts. And so I'm much appreciated for you guys for doing this and always being on here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Back to the workout. All right. So let's go another 16. And let's switch it all up. Here we go. Long hang. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Woo! Wait. Man. I feel that. This workout gonna make me go in and I'm gonna have to make me a big bowl of pasta, man. I gotta do it. I'm gonna need that big bowl of pasta, man. I'm gonna need that old vegan pasta, man. I'm gonna have to put it together as soon as I finish this. Because anytime I do a stomach workout, I feel like I ain't got nothing in my system. Completely empty. Then I eat that big bowl of pasta, man, I feel replenished. You know how I don't know how you do it exactly. I ain't gonna try to imitate him. But you know, the Ronaldo, he do the ooh. That's how I feel. My son, he loves Ronaldo. Let me not say it too loud. Because if the sound's on in there, I'm gonna be in trouble. Because that guy talks about him every day with the So that's how I feel when I eat that pasta after a good stomach workout. Hey, y'all tell me on there, because I know he's gonna say it. He gonna hear this and he gonna say it anyways. Who do you guys think the greatest football player is? He asks it every day to everybody. Ronaldo or Messi? He asked me, I told him, I said, if you want to get my true opinion, I say Pele. Now, Messi is great, Ronaldo's great, just my opinion. I say Pele. But y'all tell me y'all opinion. Let me know if you think Pele, Ronaldo, Messi, or even Neymar. Some people might think Neymar. Any of those four. Yeah, or Mbappe. Some people might think Mbappe. Matter of fact, that's going to be the five. Who do you think? Mbappe, Pele, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar. Y'all put in the chat who y'all think, who y'all say, personally, who you personally feel is the greatest soccer player to ever play. My vote is Pele. Y'all give me y'all's. Y'all give me yours while I do this last one. All right, here we go. As soon as y'all put y'all's in, then I'm going to tell my son what all the results came out to be. All right, here we go. 16. 1, 2. I'm going high with it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Swinging too much. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ah! Woo! Woo! See, that's good right there. See how I changed it up? And I start going all the way up. That all the way up. I did that on purpose because that threw things off for me. Because I noticed the 10 I did, it wasn't enough. Then I did the 16. That was a lot better. Then the next 16 felt a little bit easier than the 16 before. So I said, you know what? We're going to turn it up a notch. So I turned it up a notch. Why not lift all the way up? So that's why the first, I don't know how many it was I did, but 7, 10, whatever it was, I just lifted all the way up. And I made it a lot harder on my body. So guess what? Since I made it harder on my body, what's going to happen? Gonna get better results. That's the key. The harder you push, the better your results. People tell you whatever they want to tell you. Oh, you can't do this. You don't need to do that. That doesn't work anything. You know you're not working anything. Don't listen to none of that junk. Don't listen to none of that. You throw your body off, you push your body to the limit, you're going to see excellent results, man. You're going to get the results that you're looking for because you're pushing yourself. And that's the key. To push yourself to the point of failure, to the point of you feeling like you can't finish, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You're going to get excellent results when you do that. So do that. Don't forget to try it. All right. Like I said earlier, I need to know about these results on this greatest football player of all time. I want y'all to give me y'all results. When everybody tell me who they say. There's no right or wrong answer. This is just opinion. All right. Let's see who we got. Uh-oh. Who's up? Say Messi. Okay. Said Messi. Mike say Ronaldo. Oh, so I say Pele. You say Messi. Mike say Ronaldo. My son say Ronaldo. I think my wife. I wonder who she says. I don't know. But that's the point right there. Everybody got their own opinion. You know, really ain't no pure answer. Everybody got their own opinion. Some people probably say Mbappe, and some probably say Neymar. So it just depends. It's all opinion, man. Give me the thumbs up, Khaled. Hey, like, hold on, like DJ Khaled. I like that. Thumbs up with it, man. Thumbs up. I mean saying hi. I'm saying hi right back to you. Where you coming from, man? Where you coming from? Strong man? Hey man, I appreciate it, man. I try to stay in the gym or stay out here on my little gym set, my little homemade gym set. Now, oh yeah, by the way, if y'all haven't watched the video I have on there on my channel, check out my channel. I got a video that I'm literally going step by step how to, if you're, somebody with kids and stuff like that, you just can't seem to get that time to work out. You can't figure out how to do it. Watch that video. It's gonna give you some good ideas to where you might can just, build you something small. You don't got to be a professional gym. Something small that you can, buy a lot of stuff at Ross and stuff like that. Get you a mat, some small weights where you can do basic workouts at the house to where it makes it easier on you. You got a lot of kids, but you can still stay consistent of somewhat at your own house. If you don't have like a home gym, during COVID, home gym became, everybody had a home gym. Everybody had a home gym. And then when gyms opened back up and everything went free again, then home gyms fell apart. Everybody stopped having a home gym. I was like, well, I'm gonna keep a home gym from here on out because just in case another COVID situation happened or something similar, some kind of shutdown, then I want to make sure I got my own little gym that I can go to all the time whenever I need to. But watch that video. It definitely gets into that, breaks that down. But love the comments, man. Love y'all guys being on here. Much appreciated. Y'all got any questions? I answer them. Y'all need me to do anything? Show you any technique? Oh, and matter of fact, let me show my boy hit that little workout. Before I forget, I don't want to be a liar. Gotta make sure I show that. All right, so the workout that I was talking about, these are 5 pounds, right? So I got 5 pounds, but you can do 5, 10, whichever feels better for you. There's 5 different workouts that you include and you make one workout routine out of those 5 different workouts. So you're gonna lift up like this, going like this. You're gonna work the lats, shoulders. Then you put your hands together, going straight up. Now you're working that outer chest. You're working the inner chest and the outer chest. Going there, then you're going over, above the shoulders, above the head. Right? Then after you do that, you get wide, put your hands up close, and then going like that. And then last, you work the triceps, you're going here. So when you do this workout, you want to do 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So all 10s. So that's 50, it's 50 sets. 50 reps. And you want to do like 4 sets. So that 4 sets will get you 200 reps. You do that workout, let me tell you, if you do that workout, matter of fact, since I'm telling you, let's do at least 1 full set right now. Let's do 1 full set. Now, you don't have to do the same exact routine. Matter of fact, I actually advise to kind of switch it up because the more you switch it up, the better your results. You do the same 5 routines, but you don't got to do them in the same exact order. Like you could do them in one order this time and do it in a different order the next time, different order the next time, and a different order the next time. All that does is push your body more. Muscle confusion. If you're doing muscle confusion, you're gonna get excellent results. So don't worry about if you're doing it the same exact way, like in the same line. Don't worry about that. Just make sure you're getting the same workout in, but it doesn't have to be in the same order. All right. So let's go. Matter of fact, let's go wide first here. We can go 10. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna go over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now put your hands together. Go straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then straight up. Swing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that is the routine workout. You do 4 sets of those. Do that workout, you're gonna get the results you're looking for. Hands down. Whatever results you're looking for, I don't know how good a results you're looking for, but how good it is that you're looking is what you're gonna get. So do that workout, include that, do the ab workouts that I was doing today. If you missed the workout or if you missed some of them, first we did the leg kicks. Let's do a review real quick. That way you can know what you're going to see in the video if you decide to watch it, rewind it, whatever. I don't know. Whatever is good for you. We did the leg kicks. Let me scoot this further so you can see. We did the kicks like this. But I was back with my head behind the hands behind your head. Then I did the cross. That's the first workout we did. And then we did hands behind your head, come up, touch the outside of your shoe. And that was our next workout. And then after that, we did the shorties to full. So we went 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then after that, the last one that I did, that's when I came out here to the pull-up bar. And on the pull-up bar, I did the underhand grip because it's just on this pull-up bar for me is better control. Doing the pull-up bar, lift our knees up, let our body swing, and then went straight up to the chest, to the stomach, then sideways. You don't have to do the sideways and stuff. I just did that to make it harder on me. But we did 16, 4 sets of 16 on that. So that was the workout today. Excellent workout. That was a cheat code to getting your stomach right. You want to get that 6-pack, man. You want to walk around. You want to walk around to where you can have the shirt off and your stomach is on point. Do those workouts, man. Try those workouts. As I say, always, all the time. Try it. You got to try it. If you don't try it, then you ain't even, put it this way. If you don't never try it, you ain't got no business making an excuse. Because the first step to anything, to improving on anything, to getting good at anything, the first step that you got to do is got to try it. If you don't do that, then what are we talking about? So make sure you try it. We're going to keep the conversation going, but I'm going to keep the conversation going, but I'm going to put my shirt on because the mosquitoes is eating me up like I'm food. Then I'm gonna take you to the kitchen table. Yeah, to the kitchen table, and we're gonna finish our discussion at the table. All right. We don't need the hat no more. We can let the hat go because I ain't got to do the workout. We did that. All right, so we learned today. Hey, when you're doing the workouts, you want to work the lower body of your stomach. Those kicks, that's gonna work the lower part of your stomach. Very key. If you really try to get, because a lot of people have that lower part, they struggle with the lower part. They struggle. They'll say, "Man, my upper stomach is good, it's flat, but right at the bottom, I kind of have a little the side handles and stuff like that. They want to get rid of that. If you have that, focus on the leg kicks and the crossing, the marine leg kicks and the scissor kicks. Focus on that because that is going to help tremendously if you're trying to get rid of that lower, that lower body fat, that little extra fat that's kind of getting on your nerves and stuff like that. If you're trying to get rid of that, do that one a lot more than the other ones. And also, if you can, the pull up, you don't have to do the pull ups. You don't have to pull up. You just need the dead hang. But when you're doing a dead hang, try to lift your knees up. If that seems to be too tough for you, let's say that holding on the pull up bar and lifting your knees up is just a little bit too much for you. If that seems to be a little too much for you, then start off just doing the dead hang. You're like, well, it's not working stomach. Start off with doing the dead hang because when you increase your dead hang, then you'll be able to go on to the next step where you can start lifting your knees up, and then you're gonna be putting them both together. So do the dead hang if you struggle, or if that doing the pull up part, we're holding it and lifting your knees is too much. Do the dead hang first. Practice on that. Get better and better on a weekly basis, and then as you get better, try to throw in lifting your knees up. And then when you get good at the basic going, your knees up, knees down, knees up, knees down, then switch it up like I was doing out there. Put your knees up, turn sideways to the left, turn to the right. Do a pull up as you're doing it, whatever. Do it all. It's all going to help work your stomach, your abs. You said the lower abdomen is where the colon is, and if you eat like crap, then that area stays bloated. Yeah, you eat like crap. You got to pay for it, but you can also do the workouts that's gonna help. Still help get rid of that little lower pouch because you got some people who eat bad, bad, bad. But fortunately, what they do is they've already kind of got themselves in shape, and it's easier to maintain the same weight and shape that you are already than it is to take away. So if you already in a certain shape, it's a lot easier to maintain that by just doing the workout, even when they're eating bad, than to do it if you're not already there. But I'm not encouraging you to eat bad. That is not what I'm doing. I'm just saying some people can get away with it, some people can't. So if you're one of those who can't, then you got to be more strict on yourself. You got to be more strict on your diet. And I'll say it 100 times. I say it again, say it again, say it again. When you do your workouts, work your abs. Do not forget your sprints. I'm telling you over and over and over and over again. The key to losing weight in a fast pace, do sprints on a weekly basis. If anybody can prove to me and tell me that they seen an Olympic sprinter that was out of shape, I would like to meet him because I don't think he exists or she exists. Sprints, it's just a short little version of cardio, but it works tremendously. It works tremendously because you really have to use every single muscle in your body, and it's intense. It's a short-term intensity, and you get it just like that. You hit it real hard, and you're done. Do 10 sprints on a daily basis, and tell me if that don't help you. I promise you it will. The yes, sprints are so good, and they feel good for the mind. Man, because you got two ways. You feel good because you're really pushing, really pushing. Then you finish, you're like, man, that feels so good. And then just being outside. Now, I know some places are cold, probably so cold, you're like, man, I ain't going out there to run those sprints. Okay, understood. But if you can go outside, if you can put on a sweater and do it, do it. Don't give yourself a way out. Give yourself a way in. That's what the best way to do it. Give yourself a way in. Don't give yourself a way out of it. So throw them sprints in there if you can. If it's just like you're like in an area like a Russia or something where it's just too cold, hey man, try to work it in the gym. Go in the gym and basketball court, and in the basketball court do sprints. But find somewhere you can do it, whether it's inside or outside, but include them in your workout. You say you run at 6.3 sometimes, 7.2 speed on the treadmill. I have good cardio endurance. Well, Mike, that's good, man. I'll be honest, my cardio, I don't really do long distance cardio that much. Every blue moon, I'll do it. I'm more, when I do my cardio, it's going to be basketball or football, or I'm going to run some sprints. Other than that, I don't do too much cardio. The reason for me, I don't want to lose my muscle mass. And I noticed that when I would do like long cardio, because I used to do it all the time, I was actually starting to lose my mass, my muscle mass. And I was like, man, I don't want to lose my muscle mass. I need to keep that up. So I kind of pulled back on it, but I kept doing the sprints because the sprints, you don't really lose it because it's just a short term, it's so quick. You do it real fast and it's gone. So I'm probably not as good as you on the treadmill. You probably would put me in the dust. But I mean, I can run a treadmill, but you probably would put me in the dust because you a lot better than me. He said you had an older fella come up to you and ask you how long are you going for? I said, till I can't. They said you're gonna go until you can't go no more. That's the best way to go, man. That's that going until failure. That's what I be teaching, man. People forgetting. You can always go until failure. Oh, let me get my little guy. He over here looking at me. He said, Daddy, come get me. He said, you want to talk to him? Yeah. But yeah, the treadmill is excellent. Treadmill is excellent. I don't do it as much as you. I probably should do it more than I do. But we all got our weakness. And I would say if there was a weakness for me, that would be mine. So you say you lift weights and do sprints. I don't jog. Oh, okay. So you like me. You lift weights. I lift weights. I don't do too much of the jogging stuff. I'm hard on the sprints. I'm just like that. I'll do the sprints all day. And Mike said, you're going to take it as a compliment. That is a compliment, my brother. That's a compliment. Because I can tell you right now, if we went and challenged each other, you'll probably beat me. And you can be like, man, I blew out Vegan Tron. He had no chance versus me. Yeah, I ain't going to lie. You probably could beat me. So, yes, that is 100% a compliment. 100% a compliment. Appreciate that, though. You see, doing enough anaerobics is like doing aerobic, but taking away any mass. Okay. Are you getting down, little man? You get down? Okay, so he getting down now. He said he had enough of the camera. He said, now I got my zebra. Mikey say, sadly, I see it a lot in the gym where they give me these big muscles, but no endurance doing reps and walking. Yeah, no, that's a common thing. You see the real big guy, and then he try to do sprints or cardio. You like, what's going on, man? We can't do the basics here. Now me, I can do cardio. Like I can do long distance endurance. I can do it with no problem. But I just don't like to lose my mass. But I do understand what you're talking about. Like you get those big guys, and then you're surprised because you're like, man, what the world going on? They're so focused on their gains that we forget about the little things. And sometimes I forget about the little things too. Depending on what it is, I forget about the little things too. Sometimes, to be honest with you. You say that's why you like to do both. That's good, man. See, you own to something. You're ahead of the class, man. You own something, man. Keep that up, man. Keep that up. Keep your focus because you got a good focus. You're definitely on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. I promise you. The way you're going, you're gonna have some good results. So keep that up, man. Anyways, you said also sexy to have to eat more because you sprint and jog more. Yeah, that is one thing. When the more sprinting that you're doing and working out and stuff like that, and jogging, the more food you're gonna need to replenish it. So yeah. Sometimes you got to eat more. Definitely when you're doing the sprints and the cardio and stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get back to it. You say you used to be 285 pounds last year, and now you're 175. Man, send me those photos. Jeez. You lost 110 pounds? Bro, that's amazing. That is amazing. Man, you got to send me the photos. Vegan Charm Fit at outlook.com. Send me those photos, man. If you want me to, I will post them. Because that is amazing. And I'll make sure I let them know. Look, I didn't train this guy. He's just, he's a subscriber and he's a guy that takes it serious. He takes this channel serious and he lost all this weight before he even got on this channel. I'll let him know that, look, this is not somebody that I trained. And so I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Oh, this guy you trained? No. You did this yourself. This is your hard work and you deserve all the respect for all your hard work. Keep that up, man. That is excellent, man. Yeah, Vegan Trying Fit at Outlook.com. Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. You said that. Okay, great. But anyways, guys, I'm about to get on that food that I said I was going to make for myself because I use so much energy. I work that stomach. But I appreciate everybody been on here all day, all night. And, we're going to get back at it. What is today? Wednesday. We'll be back at it tomorrow. I'll put the little thumbnail out so y'all can see it. Tomorrow and Friday, we're going to be back on it. Y'all be ready. And see you then, man. As I always say, Vegan Trying Fit. Don't forget. Try it. All right. Y'all have a good one. Good night.